Hey everybody, welcome back to Windy City Astrophotography. My name is Nick, and in this video I want to show you some of the prints that I got done recently of some of my astrophotos. All right, real quick before we get to these awesome prints that I was able to get, I want to say a huge thank you to my first 1,000 subscribers to this channel. I just reached that milestone earlier this week. I was quite excited about it. I try not to obsess too much about the numbers and things like that, but yeah, the first 1,000, only been doing this for a few months, so I was pretty excited for that to happen. So it's been awesome to get to know some of you in the comments and some of the feedback that you've given on the videos that I've done. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what else I'm able to produce for you coming up in the near future. So if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely give it a shot. Lots of great content coming here from the Windy City. Tonight, not observing outside. It's quite cloudy out there. Also super cold, which wouldn't normally keep me out, but yeah, those clouds definitely not breaking through tonight. But I do want to take a look at some of these amazing prints that I was able to get done. So I've gotten a few smaller prints done of my astrophotography in the past, some photo prints. But for this one, I really wanted to get something a little bit more permanent. You think about the amount of work that we put into astrophotography, from the hours spent just learning the hobby, but also the time spent collecting those photons for this particular subject, also the processing time, of course, that can often be quite long and multiple iterations on that. So it's nice just sometimes to have that permanent proof, really, of the hard work that you've put in and have something to hang on the wall and show off a little bit. It's kind of fun. So for these prints, I ended up going with a pretty large format, 20 by 24 inches. That did match pretty well with the sensor size that I was using on my ASI 1600 mm, the resolution that was recommended by the place that I was uploading these to. And also I figured I'm just gonna go large, and if the detail and the quality isn't great, okay, I'm gonna know it. It's really gonna show up on a larger print. But if it works on a large print, it's also going to work on some of the smaller ones as well. So I chose 4 subjects, some recent astrophotography that I'd done over the past few months, and in fact, subjects as well, as it turned out, that I've done videos about, showing some of the lengths that I've gone to, some of the distances I've traveled, especially for this one over here, the Andromeda Galaxy. Gathered also some hydrogen alpha data from Chicago here as well, and I put that into this final image as well. So really happy with that. That's the one RGB image that I got printed in this large format, and I might get a few smaller ones of maybe the Witch Head in the future. Also, of course, the Rosette Nebula right over here in SH and O, kind of that fire and ice look that I really liked. Then I also went with the Heart Nebula. Now this is a mosaic, actually a 2-panel mosaic, and based on the quality here and how well it turned out, I'm actually thinking I'll probably go with a larger print of this at some point. Maybe put this one in my office, and then here at home I can have a larger one, or maybe the other way around. We'll see. And I've also got the California Nebula over here. This was another one, a very short integration time, as you might recall in the video, but yeah, ended up looking pretty good, and was quite happy with that. So I got these printed at a little website that you may have heard of before. It's called Amazon.com. And on there's a store, picture wall art store, that was recommended to me actually by another RASA owner here in Chicago, my buddy Greg. And he had gotten a few prints done and said it was just fantastic, especially for the money. It was super reasonably priced and excellent quality for that. So I figured I'd give it a try. Now I'm going to put a link to that web store in the description. Now that's not an affiliate link or anything. I'm not making money off of this. I just am really impressed with how these turned out, and I was really pleased, and I want to let you know as well. Now in that print store, they have a bunch of different print mediums that you can go with. And for this particular one, I knew I was going to be doing metal. Now I've got a few metal prints in my home already. They're actually of non-astrophotography subjects. And they're great. They look really impressive. They look super sharp. They're durable, easy to clean. The one thing that I was a little bit concerned about, especially for an astrophotography subject, was the fact that they tend to be quite shiny, almost to a mirror-like finish on some of these prints. So if you have a well-lit room, you're actually able to see the room in the reflection on the print that's on the wall. Also, if you have any bright light sources in the room, you can actually see that light source if you're at the right angle in the print itself. So not great for something like an astrophoto, which generally have got a nice bright subject there, but also some darker areas of the image as well. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to degrade that too much. Now you might be able to see here, I've got a bunch of different lights on for recording video here, but you might be able to see a little bit of a reflection, a little bit of light. That doesn't really occur in a sort of a normally lit room. Of course, if you're recording a YouTube video, perhaps you're going to get a little bit of a reflection on these. But with this picture wall art store, they actually print not with the glossy finish on it, but also not with a matte finish. It's a satin matte. So it's somewhere in between. You do get a little bit of a shimmer if the light is at just the right angle. But overall, you've got a really nice texture to the metal. And you're also still getting that very sharp, extremely detailed print through that medium. So I was really impressed with that. It was able to, especially for astrophotography, able to maintain kind of the best of both worlds there, keeping that the detail of the metal print, but also not getting too shiny with the glossy finish. So uploading the images, obviously super simple, just following the guidelines, the file size, trying to keep it under the 15 megabytes, and then also the resolution, the recommended resolutions based on the size that you're getting printed as well. And then I ordered them, and it was quick. I mean, it's Amazon, right? So 6 days, that was it. And I had those at my house. So I was really impressed with that. Maybe a little bit nervous opening up the box and see if Greg was correct on the actual quality, but he totally was. And these are fantastic. I'm really, really pleased with how they look. Obviously, they don't always live on my couch here. I'll eventually get them hung up. Maybe you'll see it in the background of a future video or something like that. Now, as far as these go, the pricing, it's $50 a pop for these ones, which honestly, for a 20 by 24 metal print, I think it's pretty good. Obviously, you're gonna be able to find cheaper ones there, but having this recommendation of really high print quality for that good price, I was really pleased with it. And of course, if there's any online specials or anything and coupon codes, I'm gonna be buying a few more of these as well. But $50 for a metal print with that very good detail that was maintained. And also the color match was pretty incredible from what I was seeing on the monitor, which was color corrected, to what I actually got here in the print. It was an exact match, and I was really happy to see that, because sometimes you can get things looking a little bit weird, the contrast looks strange, but these really were able to maintain what I had hoped to get when I was processing these images. So, as you can tell, I'm super happy with these. This was just a quick video, a little update for you on this little niche of the hobby, as it were. So I'm curious to hear from you if you've got any recommended places to get prints done, or perhaps any medium, print medium that you found that works particularly well, maybe for lunar photography, or perhaps a deep galaxy view as opposed to some of these nebulae, or a large galaxy like we have here with M31. Anything you found that works particularly well, or maybe something that doesn't work well. If you've got a horror story or something about a print you've gotten made that just did not turn out as expected, of course, I'd love to hear about that as well. So definitely let me know in the comments. Now, if you found this video useful, please do give it a like. That's going to help others find it as well. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. There's plenty of other great content coming here from Windy City Astrophotography, especially some more imaging if the skies ever clear up. So on that note, clear skies, and we'll see you next time.